Hello, welcome to Healing Light Pathways. Today's reading is going to be a pick a card reading from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. And then I'll be using the Muse Tarot, I'll be taking some cards from the tea leaf deck here in this box. And I'll be taking a card from the Mushroom Spirit Oracle. Okay, so move this out of the way. So the first pile will be, the first card is Squirrel Spirit, Believe in Yourself. It's number 12, which breaks down to a 3. Kind of an adventure card, and the little charm is somebody in a sleigh. I don't know if you can see it. There we go, somebody, a creature of some sort, sitting in a sleigh. And the crystal is a yellow crystal or stone of some sort. I don't know. I love them, but I haven't studied them in any way. Let me know in the comments if anybody knows what these stones are, or these crystals are. I think this one might be carnelian, but I'm not sure. Okay, so the second pile 2, card 2, is Whale Spirit. It's Trust the Great Mystery, and it's 6 and 5 adds up to 11. So it's at number 11, and it's got a little flower charm and a beautiful blue stone or crystal. And then pile 3, card 3 is Flamingo Spirit, Embrace the In-Between. It's 26, adds up to an 8. 8 always makes me think it's taking action of some sort. The charm with it is a spider. Oh, I see a little spider. I don't know if you can see it. And it has this beautiful stone crystal here, which is, I think it might be, I don't know actually if it's I don't know what it is. So let me know if you do. So that's for choice 3. Okay, so I'll leave that with you. Leave you to make your choice. You can watch as many as you like. Just whichever you resonate with. Right, back in a moment. So welcome back, pile 1, card 1. I never know whether to say pile or card. It's going to be a pile, but it's a card at the moment. So let me take some, I'm going to take some cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. They have been shuffled. I'll just give them a quick shuffle. We'll take 2 cards. So we have Yang energy and we have Round and Round. Then I'm going to take 2 cards from the Mushroom Oracle. So we have Cordyceps with Essence. I'm probably saying that wrong. And we have Scarlet Elf Cup for healing. Take a couple of tea leaf cards. So we've got November and arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. And that's November. Okay. So believe in yourself. Yang energy is the strong masculine energy. It's a number one, so it's a new start in some way. You've got a sleigh here, which is, helping you on your way. It's a slippery, easy, sliding way forward. The squirrel here knows what it's doing. It knows how to survive, what to do. And the 5 and the 7 adds up to 12, which makes number 3, which is feels like an adventure to me, stepping into an adventure. You've got all this energy. So it's this card here, round and round, is asking you to stop going round and round in circles and make a decision, make a choice about something that you want to do, that's something that you believe in. You believe in yourself to do this. You just need a bit of a push in some way. So this cordyceps essence, so you have the essence here, the yang. You have what's necessary. You've got what's necessary. You've got what you need in order to do this. And you do believe in yourself. This is saying believe in yourself, but you do believe in yourself inside, underneath all the stuff that's made you doubt yourself. At your base, at your core, you do believe in yourself. So remember that. Scarlet Elf Cup is healing. So this is healing a situation in a way that makes you feel happy, feel fulfilled, feel like you're on your right path, feel that you're heading in the right direction towards some kind of goal that you want, that you want to get off the treadmill. You want, instead of going in a circle, you want to jump onto a spiral and start moving up towards what it is that you really want. November's standing out here quite clearly, and you're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So you're on the way. Yeah, so have the, or you've got the inner strength to do it. Just get hold of it and hang on to it. And get on and do it, whatever it is. So I'm going to take some tarot from this, the Muse tarot deck. Give them a shuffle. They've been shuffled, but okay, so we've got 7 of emotions, which is the 7 of cups. We've got the magician. Great. We've got the Knight of Emotions. That's the Knight of Cups. And let's see what the last one is. Oops, that tried to jump out. So the 2 of Inspiration. And there was, another 3 have come out, so I'll just keep them to one side just for the moment. Okay, so 7 of Emotions, 7 of Cups, choices. Here, you're not sure what to do. You're just, you're looking at all the ins and outs, the possibilities. What, shall I do this? Shall I do that? So, get yourself clear on that, and then just manifest, because you've got the Magician here, right with you. The Knight of Emotions is a very steady energy, but it's a very sure but steady energy. So realize that, and don't make any, jump to any conclusions or panic or do anything like that. Slow and steady. Take each step. Think about what you're doing. 2 of Inspiration. So, this can be a card of not just looking in 1 or 2 places. This can be a card of realizing that there are more things, there are more places to look for answers than maybe the ones you know at the moment. So perhaps, you know, think about doing a bit of research. Get that. Right, dropped a card on the floor. So we've got the Three of Materials, which is the Three of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Judgment, which is awakening in this deck, and the Ten of Pentacles. So that's great. So this row here is all Pentacles. So this is creation in the material world, in the 3D world, and it's something here is making me think that you're going to realize something which is going to carry you through from this card here at the beginning to this amazing card at the end with the Ten of Pentacles, with this success. So I hope that resonates for you. Well, I hope somebody or many of you can resonate with this. I hope it can help you in some way. So take care, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye for now. Hello, card 2, welcome back. So I'm going to take a couple of cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle. We have Go the Distance, and which is a number 11. Go the Distance and Breathe, number 11. So we have 2 11s there, and we have an 11 here. So 3 11s here. They're sacred numbers, so it's like an amazing beginning of some sort. Trust the great mystery with this whale spirit. Go the distance, breathe. Okay, we'll take 2 cards from the Mushroom Oracle. These 2 have just jumped out. So we've got Fairy Ink Cap with Subtlety and Parrot Wax Cap. Let me show you these. Parrot Wax Cap, that's Fairy Ink Cap with Subtlety, and that's number 22, so that's another sacred number. And we've got Parrot Wax Cap with Isolation. Okay, I'm going to take a couple of cards from the Tea Leaf Oracle. And we have Hand, in need of help, assistance and guidance. And Pale, time to get out of a situation. Okay. So Whale Spirit, trust the great mystery. So this is about realizing that we're not absolutely 100% in control of everything. If we have a goal, we're heading for something, then part of that can be to just set your sights on that goal, what you want it to be. And then, I'm not saying don't do anything, I'm just saying, you know, let the universe have a hand, take a hand in helping you. And that can mean looking out for signs, signals, letting things, this is a signal here, this number 11, that it's, you know, this is the right thing for you to do. So it can be about not dashing and looking, and it can be about being gentle and letting things come in a way, you know, let things kind of take a step towards you before you dash to it in some way. That's what I'm getting anyway. We've got a flower here, and you know, so something is going to blossom for sure. So the number 11, blossoming beautiful flower, and this incredible whale. You're going to be required to go the distance, so it's not going to happen in 5 minutes. So it can this can take time, and you know, take it slow. Well, the cheetah's here, you know, that's a cheetah is obviously very, very fast. So it's not saying slow and steady, but it is saying that, you know, sometimes if you dash too quickly, you'll miss things on the way. So you remember that, you know, whatever's going to come, you're going to be required to go the distance in order to get it. So don't be too slow, but then again, don't be too fast. And this card here, breathe, which is, you know, this is, again, is saying take some time to breathe and realize that you are being helped. And, you know, take the time to notice things around you, to see signs, to see opportunities that will take you forward in some way towards where you want to be. Varying cap here is subtlety. So this again is saying the same things. Be subtle, you know, breathe, let things come to you sometimes. You know, go the distance, but don't be, you know, dash towards it like a crazy person. Just, you know, you want it, you really want it, but give it a chance to step towards you in some way, or let opportunities have a chance to just take a little step towards you in some way. A parrot wax cap, isolation. This, I suppose from this, I'm just feeling that, especially with this hand and pale, time to get out of a situation here, and you need a helping hand, help, assistance and guidance. So I don't know if you're at that point, or you're going to be at that point where you might begin to feel isolated, you're stuck, by which time you might want to look for ways of getting help in some way to help you to, you know, help you to breathe, give you maybe you're trying to do too many things and you will, you know, maybe need help in some way to get you to the finish line. So I'm going to take some tarot cards. Okay, we have the Six of Cups. Oops. We have the Sun. And we have the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Cups. Lovely. So the Six of Emotions, the Six of Cups is maybe suggesting that something from the past can be of help here for you. It's followed by the Sun card. So maybe look for maybe something you used to do, something you were connected with, something you were really good at, or maybe somebody from the past who you might suddenly think, oh, if only such and such were here, they'd know what to do with this. So maybe, you know, get in touch with them in some way. The Sun here is saying that it is going to blossom. Look at this here. It will blossom for you. You might have difficulties to go through. Well, you know, you will have difficulties to go through, but it's the way you're managing it. So don't worry. Don't give up for sure. Go the distance. Keep going, because something is going to blossom for you. You've got the Ace of Ace of Swords, which is a great idea. It's knowledge. It's like a new direction, a new knowledgeable direction, which is going to help you. It's going to set you on a path, a better kind of path towards what it is you want. And you've got the Ace of Emotions, which is the Ace of Cups. And so it's going to be something you love. This will become not only your goal, you will love it. Okay. Pile 2, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this helped Give me a like and a subscribe and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed it, if you get anything from it. Take care, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye for now. Welcome back, card 3. So card 3, we have the flamingo spirit here, number 8. So that's some kind of action, I think, in my book. And we have the spider spirit here. And this is embrace the in-between. Okay, I'm going to take 2 cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle. We have Unfinished Symphony and Between Worlds. Okay, embrace the in-between. See, between worlds, so it's synchronizing nicely. We have an 8, a 10 and a 3. I'm going to take 2 cards from the Mushroom Oracle. Okay, so we have Scarlet Elf Cup with Healing and Violet Coral with Community. This came out in an earlier reading. I think it was in, do you know, I can't remember. Okay, so we have embrace the in-between. Spiders make me think of a web. So it's a web where, you know, you might be in the middle of the web looking around to see what you're going to do, and you've got to get from where you are to where you want to be on this web somehow. And it might not look like an easy journey, and this is telling you to embrace that journey in some way. Take this how it resonates with you, but it's something between where you are and where you want to be, what you have, what you want to have, you know, what you want, where you are at the moment and what you want to create. So it's that journey, that place in between those two, which you you know, enjoy the process. It's asking you to enjoy the process. Unfinished Symphony, there is something there that it's something that you've been working on, and you know, you may have given it up many times, but it's something you keep coming back to, and you know, it's as a face in here, if you can see it. So this is something that, you know, won't go away. It keeps coming back. It's an unfinished symphony that needs to be finished. And it's something that you want to finish it. It's just maybe it hasn't been the right time before. Maybe you have more knowledge now. Maybe you have more money, more contacts. So we have this Between Worlds card here, which is saying the same thing. You know, you're in the place where you, you know, you can see you're in this world. You've got 1 foot in this world, 1 foot in that world, and you just need to keep going. You've got community here, so you've got this help around you in some way. That's an 8, so 3 and 5 is 8, so it's kind of an action card. So this community could be helping you in some way. I forgot to take the tea leaf cards, so I'm going to take them now. Okay, so we have Dragon, beware of self-delusion, and Bat, take care, enemies are working against you. So the tea leaf cards can often give scary kind of forecasts, but it's not, it doesn't have to be like that. This enemies are working against you. It can be, that can be time, or you can perceive this as being time. It's or something here, it's something needs healing, Scarlet Elf Cup. So maybe something needs to be healed before you can take this next step. Something maybe, I don't know, it could be absolutely anything in your life. Maybe you need to forgive someone in some way. You take this as it resonates. It can be anything at all, but healing is involved in some way here. You've got community here that you can rely on in some way. And the dragon, beware of self-delusion. You may have convinced yourself that you're on your own in some way, but you're absolutely not. Enemies working against you. As I said, I don't know if it's competition, in some kind of competition, but whatever it is, you have the wherewithal to deal with anything that comes up in that direction. You've been going long enough to know you're not dashing into anything. You know that there's something in this and it's something you need to finish. So take absolutely no notice of anybody who's saying that they're trying to put you off in any way, and don't delude yourself about anything. See everything clearly. You're being shown here that you have, you're almost there. You just need to take that step and enjoy the process rather than being frightened of it. See this bat here, take care, enemies are working against you. This could be you. You just get, when the process gets really hard, you just, maybe you have to take a couple of risks, I don't know. And that can be something that's working against you. So just be aware of all that. Make sure your healing is, if something does need healing, just think about if something within you is holding you back in some way. Heal it. Find a way to heal it. So we're going to take some tarot for you from the Muse deck. So we have 3 of Wands, we have the Magician, we have the Hermit, and the Page of Voices. Okay, so the 3 of Wands is it's an adventurous spirit. It's looking for the adventure. It's looking for the next, where to go next. So this unfinished symphony could be taking a new direction for you. Maybe when you first started doing it, wherever it was, you didn't realise that it's just taking you to different places. And sometimes maybe if you get taken somewhere in a different direction, I don't necessarily mean places in the world or anything, or though it could be, could be places in your mind and what you were thinking of doing. Well, I wasn't going to do that. Well, maybe this is, and maybe you get stuck then because it wasn't what you originally planned. So this is about having an adventurous spirit and going with it. You've got the Magician here, which is all this is the power to manifest. It's the 4 aces. You've got all that energy there, all that power to manifest. So believe it. Believe that you can do that. The Hermit, you've probably spent time in between having a go at doing this, alone and, thinking about it and, is this the right idea? I wish I could have a great idea to take this project forward. All this kind of thing. Well, now is the time. It's here. You've got the Magician and you've got the Page of Voices, which is a great new start. It's a new beginning, a new idea. It's a new way to step forward that you're going to, that will take you closer to your goal, that will help you to take that step into the new world. I'm going to take 2 more cards from this deck to finish off. There's one. And we have the 5 of Voices, which is the 5 of Swords. And we have the Queen of Voices, which is the Queen of Swords. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Queen of Inspiration there. I don't know if you can see that. So the 5 of Voices, you know, maybe you've had a lot. This is showing me here that you've had a lot of difficulty with this, and you may have had, you know, a lot of competition. This take care, enemies. But, you know, I think that you're going to find a way here that will, any competition, I'm saying enemies, I'm thinking of competition. There's something going to happen here that will take you beyond the competition. You know, you've got this Queen of Inspiration here at the bottom of the deck, which, you know, she's, you know, so creative. She's so creative. And you've got the Queen of Swords here, who can see things very clearly. So I think you're going to find a new way. You're going to find something that the competition doesn't have, and you're going to give yourself time to get to this place without being put off by anything you think, you know, might get in your way in any way. You know, believe in yourself, embrace the in-between, and you will get there. You'll finish that symphony. Okay, so card 3, this is what I have for you. I hope it resonates. I really, really hope it helps. Please like if it does help, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the reading so you don't miss any. So bye for now, and I'll speak to you again soon.